Hey, second graders, welcome to lesson 2 for phonics. I'm going to review a little bit of yesterday's lesson, the PowerPoint that we went through. We're going to review the letter cards we learned. We're going to go through the sight words as well. We're going to work on some other things with capital and lowercase, all very review from first grade. So you guys are going to do a great job today. Just to review a little bit with you from yesterday, we learned that the first alphabet with vowels and consonants came from the people called the Greeks. The Roman people changed it a little and made the Latin or Roman alphabet, which is what we use today. How many letters are in our alphabet? Who remembers? Say it out loud if you know it. 26. Good, I heard some 26s. There are 26 letters in the alphabet, and there's at least 40 sounds. So you can mix and match the letters around to make different sounds, and some letters have more than one sound by itself. And those are called our vowels, and we took a look at those yesterday. A, E, I, O, and U. Sometimes Y, we're going to talk about that a little bit later on in a couple lessons, but it's when the Y sounds like a vowel, and there's no other vowels in the word. Okay, so I think we're just going to get to it for today's lesson. So let's take a look at the letter cards. We took a look at those yesterday. Actually, let's start with the picture cards. All right, we're going to focus right in on those picture cards. And this is, just say them with me today. Oh no, can't see them. Let me get rid of that. Unicorn, U. Umbrella, overalls, O, octopus, icicle, I, inch, I, equals, E, elephant, acorn, A, and apple, And those are vowels. Each vowel makes two sounds. And here's our letter cards. And this is just when you name. Sorry, I'm having all kinds of problems today. It keeps freezing on me. Vowel U, O, I, E, and A. And we usually say those in alphabetical order, so this might be a little easier for you. A, E, I, O, and U. Okay? And next, those 25 sight words, very important. Here we go. I'm going to do this a little bit quicker today. If you're struggling, go back and watch this video again. That's no problem. Repeated practice is very important. We're going to say them together. So when you see it, say it. You, who, where, what, was, to, tomorrow, together, today, to like I go to the store, they, the, some, said. You are going to see this word all through your words are called also high frequency words, which means I think it is 75% of our books have these words in them. So if you know these sight words, you really know a lot of the words already in the book before you even open it. One, of, love, and to, have, from, for, 8, do, come, and are. And those are your 25 sight words for review. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and give you some sounds. I want you to stop and think and write down the letter that represents that sound. So you're going to find worksheet number 2. Worksheet number 2. I'm going to sneak it up so you can see. It says worksheet number 2 in your phonics book. It says review of vowels. I'm going to say a sound, and I need you to repeat the sound. That is so important for you to make your mouth say that sound and let your ears hear you. Okay, so we're going to do it, we're going to say it, we're going to hear it, and we're going to see it. All 3 ways of learning. Very important. So repeat after me. I. Good. Now write this letter that represents the sound in I. We're just going to do it together. Check your work with mine on the side. Here's another sound. O. Repeat. Oh, good. Now write the letter that represents the sound. Good. Now, we're not coding, we're just writing the letters today. If you want to include the codes because you're great at it, that would be a macron. It's okay if you want to include them, absolutely. We're on number 3, and this is A, like acorn. Repeat, A. A. Good, good. Write it. You should have the letter A, number 3. Number 4 is E. Repeat. Good, write it. Should be pretty quick. You should just start recognizing these sounds. Number 5 is eh. Repeat, eh. Like elephant. Good. Number 6 is Repeat, Write it. Should have the letter U written down. Number 7 is U. Repeat, U. Number 8 is ah. Repeat, ah. Write it. Nice work. Now I should have said, I use marker because you wouldn't be able to see pencil with my projector, but of course we should probably be using pencil at home in case you make a mistake. It's okay, that's why pencils have erasers, but you wouldn't be able to see my pencil if I used it. Number 9 is I. Repeat, I. Good. Letter I represents the I sound. And number 10 is ah. Repeat, ah. Your mouth and your jaw opens up like octopus. Very good. Now make sure you have all these same answers I do going down the side there. And you can just lay your pencil down while I give the directions to the next section. Okay, look at the letters in the boxes at the top of worksheet 2. You'll see these 2 boxes. We're going to match the capital vowels with the lowercase vowels in each box by drawing lines to connect them. So we'll do the first box together, and then you can do the second box on your own. So capital letters, or uppercase letters, some people call them, are along here. And here's the lowercase. So I know that this is the letter A. I'm going to connect it down here to the lowercase a. They're like partners, okay? E, down to the lowercase e. This capital uppercase I goes up to the lowercase I. And here's the 2 O's. The O's look a lot alike. One's just bigger than the other, okay? So nice work. Go ahead and do the same directions for box number 2. Please pause me and then come back and we'll check it together. All right, hopefully you have that done. I'm going to real quickly show you. Here's the O's, the matching E's, the U, and the A. All right, and that's your answer for box number 2. If you got that perfect, I'm very proud of you. You can give yourself a smile face up here to self-check your work, or you can give yourself a star. Now, this is how I learned how to make a star. Some of us struggle with that, and I used to as well. So my old art teacher said make a big capital A, but make it really wide when you cross it, and then connect the opposite kind of the legs, the arms to the legs, the opposite arm to the leg, and there's your star, okay? So nice work. All right, and then maybe your mom or dad or grandma or grandpa, whoever helps you, maybe they have stickers for you and you guys can do that. That would be fun. All right, moving on. We're going to look back over to the lines. I'm going to scoot on down here. We're going to look at number 11. I'm going to ask you to write each vowel in lowercase on one of these 5 lines. So this is just really a review. Do you guys remember all the vowels? Okay, same with me. A, E, I, O, and U. Very good. So you're just going to practice writing them one more time. If you happen to get them backwards sometimes, you can use this page to remind you which way they go. You're just going to simply write A, E, I, O, and U. Okay? And now the bottom box. Want to say hi?
No.
No, that's my son Landon. He's too cool. He's 15. Here's the bottom box we're going to do. Just so you know the directions, I think you're going to find this super easy. We are going to count up all the vowels that you can find in this box. So we'll do the first row together, and I'll give you some time to do the second and third row. So if I know A, E, I, O, and U are vowels, I'm going to take a look over here, and I see an A, so I'm going to circle it. I know that's a vowel. L, no. J, no. U, yes. Even though it's capital, it's a vowel. And A is a vowel. So far we have 3 vowels in the top line. I'm going to give you a hint for this middle row here. There's 3 vowels in that middle row. Go ahead and see if you can find 3 vowels. I'll give you a minute. You're correct if you said E, I, and O. Very good. And the bottom row has 3 also. Go ahead and see if you can circle 3 along here. And if you chose this I and this O and this U, you found all the vowels. Good job. Doesn't matter if they were capital or lowercase on them. And we're just going to practice the sight words on the back one more time. And my back looks like this. You'll see my marker through it a little bit. But I'm going to read and spell. So to myself, and you can do it with me or you can do it on your own when I'm done, I'm going to say was. W-A-S. I read it and I spelled it. Okay, go ahead. Then I'm going to go ahead and do the second one. U, Y-O-U. U. I like to even read it a second time when I'm all done. Okay, some. S-O-M-E, some. I read it and I spelled it. And just keep on going. Come. C-O-M-E, come. Read it. I spelled it. Okay. From. F-R-O-M. From. Read and spelled it. It's kind of a self-check for you to study. Have. H-A-V-E. Have. 8. Remember, friends, and you can even give yourself a little hint right here. This is the number 8. 8 is E-I-G-H-T. 8. And here's this next word, together. T-O-G-E-T-H-E-R, together. Now, when I had to spell that for 2nd grade and it was on my spelling test, I kind of snuck a helpful hint. And I did to, get, and her. Together. And it helped me spell the word. Whatever trick helps you spell it is fine with me. We read it and we spelled it. So that should be your last job. We did a lot of vowel work today. We reviewed what the alphabet was, 26 letters, at least 40 sounds, more like 44 probably. We looked at sight words, and it's just a lot of 1st grade review. You're doing a super job. I think that's all I have for you today. So enjoy the rest of your day and keep reading at home. Make sure you're thinking about the phonics inside those words when you get stuck on a word. Thanks, friends.